Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Ugh. Can't say I'm terribly fond of all the dung in this class.
I take it you're ready to learn your new spell.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
Is this something we should be learning in school?
Better for you to learn it in school, where we can instruct you properly as to its use. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Bombarda!
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
Bombarda!
Excellent. You have it well in hand.
Professor, might I have a moment?
Yes. What is it?
I was wondering what inspired your interest in magical beasts.
Are you considering some sort of profession in the field?
I haven't decided quite yet, but I do find magical beasts fascinating.
You do seem to engage well with the beasts in class. I believe that when choosing a path, particularly of a scholarly nature, one must take into account both one's enthusiasm for a particular subject, as well as how one may best serve the students to whom one is obligated to both inspire and teach.
Of course, Professor. When did your path become clear?
I recall it quite vividly. It was the summer between my 6th and 7th years. I read in the Prophet about a wizard who'd been selling alchemy eggs and disappeared in the mountains near my home. I knew of the alchemy, of course, from my studies, but they are native to lands east of here, such as India. I wondered if it was possible that an alchemy could be so nearby. Hence, I went to find it.
What type of beast is an alchemy?
It is a spectacular beast. A feathered, winged serpent-like creature that can grow or shrink to fit a particular space. Its eggs are made of pure silver, hence the desire to trade in them.
Seems quite a challenge finding an alchemy in the mountains.
It was. After a few days, during which my parents grew increasingly annoyed at my absence, I found what little remained of the wizard egg trader. He was near a tree hollow, and there, inside, was a nest with 7 silver alchemy eggs.
What did you do with them?
Nothing. Beasts are to be valued for what they can provide for wizard kind. Protective clothing, potion ingredients, even wand cores. Only poachers see the value in ending a beast's life for galleons. I left the eggs alone. I hid, and moments later, the beast flew right over my head. Breathtaking. She then seemed to all but disappear as she shrunk to fit into the hollow.
That sounds incredible.
Indeed. I knew in that moment that I needed to understand all that I could about beasts, and ensure that wizard kind learn to benefit properly from them. Now, I trust that I have answered your question. You would do well to continue your study of beasts, regardless of your chosen path. Beasts and all that they provide will vastly improve your life, and perhaps one day even save it.
I shall remember that, Professor. Thank you.
Coolio, what's good YouTube land? Your form here, back again once again today we are here for another episode of Hogwarts Legacy. In the last episode we completed our second trial under Professor Rookwood, and moved ever closer to finding out what Ranrock was doing in Rookwood's castle. In this episode we're going to be doing some bits and bobs around the castle because we have some time to kill before the third challenge is ready. In addition to learning Bombarda just now and attending Beast class once more, I did complete the third Summoner's Court challenge, as well as obviously completed the Beast teacher's task before getting to her class. So I think the next thing we should do is go to the Room of Requirement, because we have things to do in there. Oh, no. Let's go do this quest first. Let's do this one first, because I want to get the... I'm going to have to go and redo my Room of Requirement. Let's get some stuff for that first.
Oh, it's you! Just the person I need.
What's up, Samantha?
Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William. The one I told you about after Charms class.
I remember.
He's been cursed. He ignored my warning, and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry, how exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
I'm so sorry. That sounds like a trying situation.
I'm glad you understand. Everyone else just laughs at me as if it's a joke. No compassion at all.
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that were possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
Okay.
How awful.
He needs
I
help.
can see why you're upset. He definitely needs some help.
Exactly. He may be a cape flapper, but he's still my brother. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever, especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon his sarcophagus, then I believe that William's feet may be restored. You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your work and charms that you're a skilled spellcaster. Returning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you. So, will you help us?
Why was Marmaduke's tomb cursed?
The curse is the result of an intense sibling rivalry between Granham Dale and his younger brother Marmaduke. Marmaduke was a famed herbologist, and Granham resented the attention that he received.
Sibling rivalry? Sounds as if it might run in the family.
But I would never intentionally curse my brother, not like Granham did. When their mother died, Marmaduke was given the prized family crest. Granham felt that as the eldest child, he should have been given it. Years later, when Marmaduke died, Granham stole it and cursed the tomb so that none in the Dale family could ever pay their respects.
How do you know it's safe? I don't want my feet to turn into beets as well.
Oh, but the curse only applies to Marmaduke's descendants, as my brother so aptly demonstrated. That's why I need your help. You're unrelated to my family, so the curse wouldn't affect you.
That's convenient.
Why is your ancestor so well known?
He discovered the properties of several magical herbs and plants. He also uncovered numerous types of flora. The wizarding world owes him a great debt. His work not only impacted the discipline of herbology, but also potion making.
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much! You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries, so it should be a fairly simple task. You'll find it just east of the hamlet of Brockborough. Thank you for your help. My family is indebted to you.
Okay, let's go to the Dale family. I have been to the area before. Don't remember if I went in or not. But I have been to the area.
I need to find the tomb near Brockborough and place Samantha's family crest on a sarcophagus there.
I believe this is where we came to go and sort of the little troll problem. The lady that decided to go and... Yeah.
Oh, my poor troll.
Your poor
Slayer,
troll.
I can't thank you enough for what you did.
What about me? Your little experiment almost killed me. So it's, I mentioned in the previous episode that my sister's been playing Hogwarts Legacy, and honestly, it's been fun. I don't really talk about my family that much. I talk about my friends a lot, but my older sister is part of the reason I have my love for video games, because she, obviously being my older sister, she got this stuff before I did. And all the games that I used to play were hand-me-downs from her. Oops, I haven't reorganized this wheel yet, but put Bombarder on there, and we can put Incendio. And that needs to go back to Flipendo. So I have 3 wheels, so that needs to... another one needs to change to the Pulsar. So that needs to be that. Spelliarmus, Bombarda, Defendo. Okay, so I need to have at least one of everything. Well, didn't mean to kill you two so fast. Sorry. Absolutely busted, sorry. Going back to what I was saying, my sister's part of the reason I've fallen in love with video games. Because I spent a lot of time interacting with her through them. So, back in the day, me and my 2 sisters used to play Pokemon together. So we used to trade and battle and do all that stuff. We always used to do it together. Because that's how our parents kind of framed our experience. Subsequently, in the subsequent years, Crucio. Yep, didn't work. You torture a burning enemy, so do I need to burn them first, then torture them? Yes, I would guess that would probably be the better way of doing that. Brain. Okay, woo. Puffskein. Don't need puffskeins.
Revelio.
Don't need puffskeins. But yeah, it was that she's the impetus for like that part of me. Same thing with books. Like she's the impetus for that too. She's contributed to a lot of the attributes that I carry today. And she's been playing this game a lot while looking after my youngest nephew. Mainly late at night, which is probably not the best, but it's the best she can do with what she's got. Don't need the puffkin because I've got plenty. Plenty of them.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
Okay, here we go. Definitely feel like I have been in here before in my random musings as I go through this game.
Well, my feet didn't turn into beets. That's a good start. Revelio.
Maybe I haven't been through here. Well, I have. And some chests show up and others
Should have known
don't.
a herbologist would use Devil's Snare. Lumos.
Oh, the noise Devil's Snare makes just drives me insane. Yes, I have been in here because there was a troll in here before. This is the shortcut. And I opened the tomb already as well.
A sarcophagus. This must be Marmaduke. That should reverse the curse. Hopefully.
Easy peasy. And I don't have to go and fight the troll again. Yay! That's the one thing I do have in terms of issue with open world games. You can go to areas you're not supposed to go to. I feel like some things should kind of be locked behind actively taking part in the activity. You should be able to get close, but then the game should give you a reason not to be able to go in there.
Well, Marmaduke certainly left behind more than plants.
Enough didn't need to fuel the forest. And there's like random spiders in here as well.
Revelio.
Random spiders.
Revelio.
I think I'm a little bit lost. Maybe a little bit lost. Tiny bit, tiny tad. Should just be up here. Okay, cool. And out we go. As I was saying, my sister's caught up with me in terms of the main story, but she has lots of side quests and stuff to do.
Samantha will be glad to hear that the crest has been returned. I certainly hope it reverses the curse.
Nice managed to wrangle that one. So let's get back to Hogwarts. Another quest under our belt. And then in the next episode, we'll go to the Room of Requirement.
travel was before I invented blue powder.
I'm happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus just as you asked.
I thought as much. I received word from St. Mungo's that my brother's feet are back to normal. No more beats. Oh, I cannot thank you enough. It wasn't too much trouble, I hope.
No.
Well, there was a troll in the tomb.
A troll? Oh dear, I'm so sorry. That's awful. No one has been in that tomb for centuries. But I can't say I'm surprised. Marmaduke seems to have been full of surprises.
Indeed he was.
Well, I suppose I should be going. I'm anxious to see my brother, who must be elated to have his feet back.
Of course. I certainly would be.
William and I are forever in your debt. Thank you again for what you did.
Beating a curse. So that's it for today. In the next episode, we will be in the Room of Requirement, figuring out what Professor Weasley has for us next. If you like what you saw here today, please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you have not already, ring that bell to get notified of more content coming your way, share with your family and your friends, and I've been your boy Lion, the Ultimate Form, and I'll catch you cats
Revelio.
later. There is a thingy in here that I haven't gotten yet, but I'll figure that out eventually. I will catch you cats later. Bye.